Seth McDonald?
He is in custody. I just wanted to approach Judge.
Yes,
You had reset me to get his medical records before sentencing.
yes.
I have contacted the doctor's office. We issued a subpoena. There is a third-party company that had to review it. The third-party company said that they have approved it on Monday.
Okay,
And I checked my mail and they're not in my mailbox. They cannot fax them and they cannot email me.
okay.
Mr. McDonald and I had a conversation last night.
Mhm.
He's of course not happy about me asking for a reset, but
Okay.
I need at least another week to get those records.
Sure. Let me have them bring him out and explain to him and see if he
He-
wants to go forward. It's probably not in his best interest.
Will you please let him know just like that? Because
Yes,
he
I
doesn't
will.
understand that.
No, I will. Hello.
Just my approach
Yes.
on Escalon. I think the prosecutor resent you the dismissal.
All right, let me see if I have it. Yes, I do have it.
All right, rock and
We'll
roll.
put it in. They may be able to give you a copy.
She's been very kind.
It's Escalon. So that, I just signed the dismissal on that, Ms. Ferguson.
Do you want to call him up or should release him?
Mr. Escalon, where are you?
You have? It's been not been too cold for you?
It's kind of slow.
During the winter, I bet it's kind of slow. That lawn.
Hi. Hey, so you're, what ended up happening is we dismissed your case
Yes.
and then it was indicted. So it's the exact same case, but Odyssey does weird things when that happens. So I've signed the dismissal again. They tell me that you completed everything that you're supposed to complete. So good luck to you. If there's anything else you need or help with anything else that pops up, you can always come back to court, okay? And
I'll
I
make
believe
sure.
they're printing out your dismissal.
Okay? All right, so you're good to go. You gotta be a good boy. Don't hang out with anybody.
Yeah,
When you
do
stuff
not.
like that, you know, if you see a person, other people says, hey, go get food with it, you're not gonna listen to them, right? Those aren't your friends.
All right. They're gonna give you the
Have a
dismissal, all right?
seat and you'll be free to go.
It's a shame that people take advantage of people like that.
He's
Yeah.
you know, and they're like, oh, go get this food over here for him. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and that's what happened.
So I hope he has a case manager.
I hope he does too. The probation officer, I called her. She's very kind and she was aware of everything. She's like, I can't believe somebody let him do, he's on misdemeanor probation. They didn't file an MTR. They just, and I looked, that case was crap too. He was working at Burger King and they said, you stole money out of the safe. He goes, I didn't take any money. And he signed it anyway.
You should see if they'll release him from that.
I mean, isn't that ridiculous? And this one,
That is.
he's just, somebody left a purse. Some people grabbed the purse that he was with, you
Mhm.
know, that were driving around and, hey, and they were calling McDonald's and sent him to go get the food. And that's when the cops showed up. They got him.
Yes, sir. I need a
It's sad.
punch on Clark.
Yeah.
Clark, 1 second.
All right, is your client out?
He is your Honor.
All right, let's bring him up. Seth McDonald? Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, man?
I am doing great. How are you doing?
Scared to death. No,
All right. So let me explain to you what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm about to tell you, it is not your defense attorney's fault. This is just the way things are. Now, the state wants your punishment to be assessed at a cap of 4 years in the prison, and they're opposed to your application for any type of probation or community supervision. So I asked to see some of your medical records so that I can make an informed decision. If you want to go forward without those medical records that I need to make a decision that may be to your benefit,
Yes.
then what's going to end up happening is you may end up with 4 years in prison. So either way, whether we're waiting for these records or not, you're still in custody, right?
Yes.
So it's probably for your benefit that we allow her to obtain these records. She told me that she received information from them, that they've mailed it. The reason why I was late for them mailing it was not because of her. It's probably because people were enjoying their Christmas vacations, which they're allowed to. So she's asking me for a reset. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this for 2 weeks. If it comes in sooner than 2 weeks, she can ask for you to be brought back in 2 weeks.
Thank you,
So
Judge.
what do you prefer? Do you prefer that I sentence you now without this information?
Ma'am.
Okay, all right, Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 2-week reset? All right, we're gonna come back on February 4th. And if she receives the records before then, she'll let the court know and we'll put you on the docket before then.
I'm not here in San Antonio that morning. Can I have either the third or the fifth? Okay,
All right, so we'll come back on February 3rd.
if it
Thank
comes in this week, I will let them know and bring it sooner.
How you day been, Judge?
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Have a good one. Hi, how's it going? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I was enjoying time with family, dealing with medical issues as well, so. Yeah, I did. It's always nice. How was the holidays for you?
They were wonderful. They were good.
Oh,
It's
that's,
exciting for the kids.
oh, it is, right?
They have-
Because I have my niece and it is always great to see Christmas through their eyes.
It is.
Yeah.
It's special.
I'm telling you, the best time is when the children think that the paper, the wrapping paper and the boxes are the present.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, yeah.
Natalie said our house Santa, everything's unwrapped and assembled, so nothing's wrapped. It's just set out like ready to play with.
Oh,
That's
Well, I'm
what,
so
that's what
glad-
Santa does, but mom and dad, like, they have wrapped gifts.
well, I'm so glad all of the batteries are always there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's helpful that it's already all assembled, so it's at a time they get to them.
Oh, okay. Who's here on Gabriel Diaz? Yeah, where's your client?
Oh, Mr. Gabriel?
Have you all conferred?
Oh, Your Honor, I'm in a little predicament, and I was hoping this court allows me and the state to extend the plea deadline to maybe a month.
Well, no, here's the question. Why?
Oh, because they can't find the file and I have to be in Houston at 3, and I was hoping. I
All
could-
right, state, why can't you find your file? Is there something with the file?
Maybe I-
I wasn't aware that we couldn't find the file. I just asked our file clerk to bring it down from.
All right, so they're bringing the file
Okay,
down.
well, okay, I may have to be on Zoom later on.
No,
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, the case in Houston, is that federal court?
Oh, no, it's a personal matter.
Okay, because the issue is
Okay.
that we reset this because you were in Del Rio.
Yeah, this time I have just a personal issue I have to go attend. But I can be by Zoom after I get the plea deadline. The plea offer made. He's gonna reject it. I know he's gonna reject it and move on to the trial docket.
Sir,
Just
state, do you know what your offer is to them?
I know he's gonna reject it, whatever it is, he's gonna reject it. I know that. Maybe we're gonna move to trial docket.
yeah.
It's gonna be headed that way for sure.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date.
See
Yeah,
the
I wanna,
discovery.
we're gonna go over it before that.
No, so here's the thing, and this is what I need everybody to understand. We're not doing this thing where we're putting stuff on the jury docket and then people come in on jury day and plea. If this is going on the jury docket, then it's going to trial. That's why people need to come in and confer. We've been here since 9 a.m., me since 8:15, and people can't come strolling in at 10:59 and say, oh, I need to be somewhere else, when people could have came here at 9.
Apologize, I had Orlando Garcia next door at 9:30 this morning.
Orlando Garcia.
Uh-huh.
And what court is that next door?
Federal,
Okay.
thank you. I apologize
So,
for being
no,
late.
no. Federal court takes precedent,
Yes, Your Honor.
but we're not doing this where people stroll in and they don't even talk to the state or look at the file or confer with their clients and then,
Well,
know-
we can ask for another maybe plea trial, maybe plea deadline today, and I will make sure I reach out and I communicate it before next time, and if it's a plea.
state, you need to have them bring your file down.
Working on it now, Your Honor.
All right, and then you need to tender them an offer today. And do you have his phone number to tender him an offer?
Yes, I put it there.
And yes, I do, Your Honor.
And Ms. Ferguson, recall this in 2 weeks. Your plea deadline date is in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Honor, so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
All
you.
right, your plea deadline is February 3rd. And docket will be at 9 a.m. unless you're in federal court. And there will be no by Zoom.
I appreciate you very much, Your Honor.
All right,
Have a pleasant day. Thank you.
all right. He needs to sign the reset.
I'm
form.
gonna go ahead and get you. talk to you.
Excuse me, man.
Yes.
Is there a way, like, I could see my options?
I'm gonna talk about that. The judge is not gonna get involved in this. I mean,
So the attorney approached me on this individual. He pled out in plea court with Judge Nahida. And at the time, they recommended him as a condition to be referred to VTC.
Mhm.
It looks like they started the process. However, they rejected him because he's no longer interested, doesn't think he would benefit from it. The issue was that attorney got notice that there was a setting, but it says it's set here, but I don't see that there's any compliance hearing ordered.
No.
There's nothing that's come through from probation requesting
You
it.
want to talk with Ms. Ferguson?
Okay.
And then the question with regards to VTC is whether or not that was a part of his plea agreement, that he was to participate. I don't know.
My recollection, it was not. I think he can just go to a different unit, but I'll double check that.
Yes,
For your honor.
because I didn't do the plea. Someone
Okay.
else
Yes,
did.
ma'am.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Oh, and
Jamar Clark. Hello.
Hi, Judge.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hello, Mr. Clark. Thank you so much for dressing appropriately for court. You always do. I appreciate that. So today is the plea deadline date. So is this, have you all
Judge,
reached an agreement? or-
No, we have conferred. We've been conferring since day one. And we're just at an impasse that we can't get there. And so we're ready for a trial setting.
All right.
I
Do you-
I am going to be busy the rest of this month, but anytime.
Oh, it won't be this month.
Okay.
All right. So how long do y'all expect this trial to last?
Sorry.
3 days.
2 to 3 days.
All right, so if y'all will pull out your calendars and see the coordinator, Ms. Ferguson.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a jury trial date on Jamar Clark. And they think it's gonna last 2 to 3 days. They're gonna go over to the side, pull out their calendars, and then come back and let me know what the
Okay,
date is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jay Gabrielek, Gabriel sick.
I stumbled too, Judge. He's present.
I'm doing the Army of Darkness thing with Campbell where they were asking him to repeat the name and he forgot the third name. So he sort of like just whispered it. I'm so sorry. How do you say your last
I
name?
just make my dinner reservation in Johnson.
Okay,
It's Gabralsic.
Gabrosic.
Gabralsic, it's, yeah.
Okay, all right, Gabrosic. All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
no problem. All right, so on this case, where are we on discovery?
I believe the state is compliant with 3914. I was, Ms. Jones is not in here. I was discussing it with Ashley and I have been discussing with her off docket as well. There are some text messages that I need to confirm whether or not they're in e-discovery or not. If they're not, I'm sure I'll have them within the next few days. But that being said, discussing with Ms. Jones and knowing my client's wishes already are, there's really only two outcomes, a dismissal or a trial.
Okay.
So rather than beat around the bush,
Well,
there's,
we'll
there's
see
no
that-
experts.
Here's the thing. People will say that, and I remember one time, a defense attorney said, my client will not accept anything. And I said, so if they offer a class C, they're not accepting that. Whoa, 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 whoa. So is that where we are?
There's a contested custody and divorce that's also part of this that predates the filing of the allegations.
All right, so y'all want to, now I understand. Not even a class C.
No, ma'am.
All right, so how long would y'all expect this jury trial to last?
Your Honor, for the state's case in chief, about 2 days.
All right, if you all will confer with Ms. Ferguson, then come back with me with what the date will be.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, what date for him for jury trial? All right, we'll see you back on February 4th for your jury trial.
Thank you, Judge. I have one other on your docket. I'm actively conferring on it. I'll check in later on that.
All right, thank you.
May I excuse, Mr.
Yes, once he signs the reset form. Bella,
It's me, Judge.
are y'all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
Judge, I just got appointed to that case today,
Okay,
so I need some time.
all right, Ms. Ferguson, can you recall this in 10 days, please? All right,
All right, that'll be.
what's the date? All right, February third.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. It's Elliot Baylor. And Norma, you said February third, right?
There's orders on hold.
No, he took them in the back and the clerk kept them.
Okay. It's up there, sir.
I'm working my way through it. Odyssey is Odyssey.
Yeah. It's always slow.
And they now want us to make sure we put everything in there. All right, Isaiah Gibson,
Judge, that's my case. He's in the box, Judge. It's an MTR.
I was gonna approach.
Mr. Gibson, come down.
So
Yes.
I just recently got appointed to it. I was not aware I was set today because I'm getting so many of them. And so we're trying to find out two things. One, if there's any restitution owed. And apparently there's an out-of-county hold on a pre-existing case
Mhm.
that I'm gonna call down to Zavala County and see if I can find out any information, because that case is affecting how we resolve this one, because there was a recommendation for probation for ISF because it's technicals, but we can't do anything because of the hold. And I'm trying to find out what the status of that case down there is. And I guess probation requested status about restitution from Mr. Gibson's office.
All right, and how much time do you think you need?
I would say based upon the sheer volume of cases I'm getting.
Yeah.
Because I guess everyone else quit doing it. I'd ask for 30 days.
All right, so Mr. Gibson, here's the situation we are in. You have a matter that's out of county, so your attorney needs to look into that. I'm going to give him the 30-day reset that he's requesting, but if he's able to get that information before then, he can let us know and we'll bring you back before the date that I'm about to give you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Either way, you would still be in custody because you have the out-of-county matter. So it's not as though you won't be in custody anyway.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have no jurisdiction or control over the out-of-county matter. You understand?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset. All right, we'll do February 18th. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
And
welcome.
Judge, I did already send an email to the officer asking for them to look into the restitution matter.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate it, Judge. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.